This is Doug Wolfe with your Hampton Roads real estate market update for the city of Virginia Beach. All right, let's get right to the data. We are looking at the city of Virginia Beach, Virginia, the month of March 2025, comparing it to the month of March 2024. And here you can see $395,500 is our median sales price for the month of March 2025. Year ago, $370,250, 6.8% increase in median sales price. Wow. That's pretty much the only number we're going to look at that says it's still a seller's market, in my opinion. We look at closed transactions, settled sales, 16.6% increase over last month. So 436. But if we go back a year ago, 460 settled sales, right? Down 5.2%. So not as many homes closing in the month of March as last March. Median days on market, 11. How long does it take to put a home under contract? 11 days. You can see last month, 26.7% decrease, but a year ago, it's exactly the same. Exactly the same as a year ago, 11 days. That is still a seller's market. All right, I know what I said before, but that's 11 days is still a seller's market, right? We get to 25, more of a normal market. Well, 11's nowhere close to 25. So that one's still kind of flagging us that it's still a seller's market. Getting 100% of your price, that's not really a seller's market or a buyer's market. That's a normal market. If everything's based upon a market analysis that your realtor does for you, based upon a radius and 6 months of sales, 12 months of sales, and that's where you list it, you're not getting more than that. You're getting that, right? Which is pretty much where we were last year. 100.2, we're at 100.1, right? Median sold dollar per square foot, $233. Pretty much going hand in hand, 6.8% on the median sales price, 5.4% growth on the median sold square foot. New listings on the market. Look at that, up 45% versus last month, and it's up 35.7% versus last March, right? 529 last March, 718. All right, that's a lot. That's a lot of new listings. And then look at this number, 853 active inventory. That's a 50% increase over last year, where we only had 568, right? Only had 568 active inventory, and now you got 853. That's not a seller's market, right? Because there's more inventory, right? Buyers have more properties to look at, more properties to choose from. And then our month supply of inventory, we're at 2. A year ago, we were at 1.2. This is starting to trend more towards a normal market. When it gets to 3, 3.5, 4, that'll be a stronger normal market. I guess you could still say this is leaning towards a seller's market if you really wanted to drill down on it. 2 months supply of inventory is not a lot of inventory, but you can see it's definitely more inventory than it was a year ago, right? Month supply of inventory, by the way, it just means if everything else remained the same, how long would it take to liquidate our current inventory? 2 months. 2 months supply. That's what that means. So what does the whole picture mean for Virginia Beach? It means if you're thinking about selling your house, it's going to sell pretty quick. It's going to go under contract quick. You're going to get full price, right? There are certainly still buyers out there that are looking to buy. Inventory isn't through the roof. It's just more than it was last year at this time. So if you're a seller, you don't need to spend a lot of money to sell your house. If you're a buyer, you're going to need to still be competitive with your offer. And competition isn't always price. It's what's written into the body of the purchase agreement. So you need a realtor that represents you, buyer-broker agreement, and that can certainly negotiate on your behalf. And we definitely help you with that at Redefy. With sellers, we're looking to save sellers money and keep more equity, keep more money in their pocket. We are a flat fee company, redefyflatfee.com, R-E-D-E-F-Y, flatfee.com. We do everything the same as pretty much any other company out there, including a professional photographer. We just do it for a flat fee. We don't charge a percentage of the sales price. It's a $300 setup fee. $5,500 at closing. Total in is $5,800 is what you're going to pay us on the listing side commission. The buying side commission is 100% negotiable. That's what you decide based upon the offer that's presented, and we'll certainly go over that with you. Once again, it is 100% full service. It's just a different type of fee, right? If you were going to list a $700,000 home at a 3% commission on the listing side, just picking a number out of thin air, $21,000 of real estate commission on the listing side. We're $5,800 all in, okay? Don't ask how we do it. There's no magic to it, right? It doesn't cost me any money to carry a listing. I don't do anything that costs me any money to carry a listing. I can't find a realtor out there that can tell me that they do, unless they offer some kind of other thing, like they're going to pay for staging or hold an open house, every single month. That's obviously their time and their money. You can see by the numbers, you don't need to do that. Homes go under contract in 11 days. Why are you spending so much money in real estate commission? Everything's negotiable. We're going to be back next month looking at April. Don't forget to take a look at Chesapeake and Norfolk. Those will be updated in the next couple of days. And like I said, we'll be back next month looking at April for Virginia Beach. Make it a great day. Stay safe out there. Check us out, redefyflatfee.com.